Okay, so we are back. So this right here is my April monthly view, and there is Salem because he has to walk across my planner because he knows I'm talking. But basically, I'm going to try to do, I am treating this like I don't get my taxes back. I'm assuming I will have them back somewhere in here. Somewhere. I mean, actually, I'm hoping I get them somewhere in March, like maybe not this coming Wednesday, but the following Wednesday. But you know, fingers crossed. The lady told me 30 days. The following Wednesday will be 30 days. And then I'm going to start throwing a fit. But anyway, so I am just budgeting to pretend that I don't have them yet and I'm not ahead. So I'm going with what I'm going to make. And we also have to understand that I also have a 30-day subpoena for the month of April, which means I can get called out and called to go to court at any time. So it doesn't mean I'm going to go every day, but that covered me for the whole month. So if I have to go every day, Monday through Friday, I have to go every day, Monday through Friday. I don't have a choice. So, but I talked to my work and I'm going to be like on a let them know the night before type of basis. So with that being said, this is what I'm doing. So these are what my bills are actually due. Obviously rent. My rent is actually $7.59, but they always put my water into that rent bill. So it can average from $8.60 to $8.40. So I put $8.50. I'm usually pretty good when I do that. Medical bill that I have to pay is due on, and that's $175. My iCloud storage, I always have a gift card sitting in iTunes, and I plan on buying one whenever my taxes show up, and I still have a credit balance now. That's just a reminder to me that, oh yeah, that came out. Yes, I need all that storage because all of us, my whole family, you can share with up to 5 people and we all use it, and it works out cheaper that way than doing 99 cents a month per them. And I save my documents, pictures, videos, all that stuff up there. So yes, that $2.99 is worth it to me. I get paid every Friday, and I am on prepaid electric. So I'm planning on, right now I pay about $30 a month, but it's getting into where I'm going to need the air conditioner more and more and more. So I'm going to start paying $50, not $30 a month, $30 a week. Sorry. I'm going to get into where I pay $50 a week, even if I don't use it. And, so we're going to go from there. Sorry, Kira's yelling, telling me she's going outside. Chloe is running to tell her that it's okay. So I do apologize for that. I'm not going to edit that out. So anyway, so I'm going to go with $50 a week. Last year, my highest month, it was like $220 for electric. So no matter what, whether I use all $50 that week or not, I am going to just leave it sit there and roll it. If I use, and we'll see how that goes. If I have to adjust it, I will adjust it. But as of right now, that's what we're doing. I do use Netflix. I know the price went up. I don't know what it's going to be with taxes. So I'm assuming $17 and some change. So I'm putting, we'll see. On the next page, you'll see I put $18, but I don't know. And really, I have 2 weeks where I get paid where none of my bills are due. So this is where you're going to see what I'm going to do. I am planning on doing a no spend month unless I get my taxes. And when I say no spend is for my paychecks. Okay? So I am not spending anything extra. Nothing else is getting done. Tax money's different. I've got to buy a car and, I've got to get a couple of things. I will do a whole other budget video on that. All right? But until that shows up, because whatever, it's not here and I'm just irritated over those. So I am going to mark off each week to make sure I have some no spend days other than what's budgeted. And then my phones, now mind you, I've got 5 phones. I've got teenagers. So that's a month. Now, if y'all have been watching me for a while, I was spending like $200 a week trying to catch up Verizon. So I'm going to take that. I do use YouTube TV. I don't use cable anymore. This is so much cheaper. We get all the channels we watch. There's a DVR included. The only thing you can't do is fast forward commercials. And as much as I hate commercials, I'll live. It's a sacrifice. And since we don't go out, my kids, they love it. And it keeps, especially Kira with the Disney Channel and everything like that, it keeps her so entertained that I don't mind. So It's not as expensive as cable. And then my internet and phone line, that's for work. Yes, I have to have a certain speed. Yes, I have to have a phone line, which I hate, but I do. And that's $143 a month. And then, again, my electric here. So this is my monthly view for it. Not too bad. I double checked everything, make sure I had everything in here. I do have Amazon Prime, but I let my son use my Netflix, and he doesn't live with me. I use his Amazon Prime, so it works out. All right, so now we're going to flip over to this page. This is where I'm going to do paycheck to paycheck. Now, I don't know my income yet because, I just don't know how it's going to go. So first things first, I'm going to take 10% off the top, no matter what it is, for savings. But again, this month might be a little bit different. I'm taking 10% off the top. Before anything, I'm moving it, I'm taking it. I have to pay, now I have money coming from March as well, but I have to pay $850 for rent, $50 towards electric. I have to pay that $175 medical bill. See where I put $18 for Netflix? Groceries are $30, and household stuff and pets would be $40. Now here's the thing, we do get EBT food stamps right now, but we don't get them till the 7th. If you can see, that's the 5th. I'm gonna need something. So that is what that is right there. But this is how I'm trying to flip my life. Okay, so this check's kind of like, all right, I'm starting to do what I need to do. Again, I'll put my income, I'm gonna save 10%, do my electric. Now, yes, I paid my rent on the 5th, but I'm coming back around here and I'm gonna take out $212.50. That's a fourth of my rent, and I'm going to put it in a money order, and I'm going to put it somewhere safe. I'm going to take, my phone bill is due, what did I say, on the 21st, so I'm going to take half of my phone bill and put it into a separate account. I'm going to take half of the YouTube TV bill and put it in a separate account. I'm going to take a fourth of my medical bill and put it in a separate account. I am now going to take a fourth of my Netflix and put it in a separate account. And of course, I've got to buy household and pet food. I will have had EBT food stamps hit. I won't need any groceries at that point. And now we're going to come down to April 19th. Same thing, 10% is going to come off the top. Electric will be $50. The phones are due on the 21st, so that'll be the other half of the phone bill. So when that comes out automatically, that'll be gone. That'll be the other half of YouTube TV, and I think that comes out on the 23rd. So when that comes out, that'll be gone. Now, this is half of my internet. That is due on the 25th. So that's $71.50. That is still $212.50 for my rent. $45.75 for my medical. It's going to go on top of that other. That's $43.75. Sorry, I read that wrong. That's going to go on top of my other, and that's just going to sit in the account. Now I'm going to start a savings account for Netflix, $4.50. I shouldn't need any groceries this week, so I've got $20 for house pet if needed. If it's not needed, I'm not going to use it, but I budgeted it just in case. And then we're going to come over to the last week of the month. I'm going to do my income and my savings, and this is where I've pretty much paid all my bills, right? So I'm going to pay off the internet because that'll come. I pay that manually. It'll be 1 day late. It is what it is. But it'll be $71.50. I'll get that paid. Rent. This will be my third week of rent that I have paid. And that'll be $212.50. That's already ready for May. My phones now, because I paid off my phone here, I'm going to take a fourth of that phone payment, and that's going to be $57.92. I'm going to take a fourth of YouTube TV. That's going to be $11.50. The fourth of my medical, $43. And then the Netflix. You kind of see where I'm going with this. Now I get paid on April 3rd, so that's going to be my May 3rd. I'm sorry. That's going to be my last rent payment for May. It is not late until it's after the 5th. So I'll be golden because there's 5 paychecks in May for me. So in May, I will have it paid. See here in May, it's the 3rd. then if I start over with the 212, 212, 212, 212, I'll have it all on the 31st and I'll just pay it on the 1st. So that is how I am going to be working my new budget. And I'm going to do that every week. The exception to this budget is where it might change, and I will show you if I change it. The exception to this budget is if I get my taxes, I plan on paying everything up. So this will start being, I'll be a month ahead. That is my goal. I'm not planning on that right now because I don't trust it, and I'd rather not get my hopes up and go, oh, it should be here and it not be here, and I'm scrambling. So if my savings has to go to my transportation to get to and from court or to and from doctor's appointments, then so be it. It is what it is. Whatever leftover money I have, in here, it is what it is. So I'm also going to track my expenses on this sheet. I did it on 2 sheets, so, front and back, bills and whatnot. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it. I don't know if I'm going to split it into like 4s going across, or I'm just going to track it by date and then add it all up at the end of the month, but we'll see. So, but that's my plan. And I'm sorry, my hand is shaking. I don't have you all on a tripod. Now, if I get a car, I do plan on doing some side hustles. And in here as well, I will get paid somewhere from YouTube. It's not much. It's like $120 or something. So that'll be somewhere between here and here. That money, I'm just, depending if I'm a month ahead, if I have a car. If not, it's just going to be sitting there for transportation if needed this month because, again, I'm kind of in limbo. I don't know what I'm doing. So let's go back over here. Now, going forward, we'll see. I want to start, I want to reconcile, and I want to do sinking funds every month. And I mean, there'll be a little bit more. And when I do here, I would do like Christmas, what I've done that month to save. And then I got the one I added extra pages. So in the back, like I have my emergency fund savings, which is already wrong on date. But guess what? This is an erasable pen, so I can fix this. And with my taxes, I do kind of plan on just knocking that out as fast as I can. So if not all of it. I also have a wedding that I need about $1,500 for. I've got to buy clothes for everybody. So I've kind of got this set up. Again, erasable pen. I can just change the dates. Not a huge deal. And then I want to put like my Christmas sinking fund here. The main portion, but I'm going to do, monthly tracker. What I've saved monthly. I know I'm bouncing all over the place, but what I've saved monthly for like Christmas, Easter, holidays, and stuff like that. I also want to do, I'm sitting here in November like it's November. I also want to do like a beauty envelope. I'm sorry, there's 3 girls in this house. We all have got some funky ass eyebrows that we need to get taken care of. Chloe's shaking her head over there. We've got, I can cut their hair, which is an amazing thing. I'm so glad I have that skill that I can do it, but I can't cut my own. So, and I really can't stand it growing out. It's driving me bananas. So, getting my hair cut. Other than that, we can do each other's nails and do each other's pedicures and stuff like that. We'll survive off of that. So that is what that is. But I also need a clothing envelope because, we all kind of need clothes. You should say my clothes are raggedy as hell. I don't even go to work. I mean, I go to work, but I don't leave my house to go to work. So, I want that kind of stuff that I want to start tracking. And I'm going to have to put that back here. So I do want to buy some tabs. I do want to have like planner sinking funds for next year. So that way I'm just not freaking out. I'm so sick of freaking out. So this is my plan and my goal going forward. And of course I've got to reconcile everything and make sure everything goes, and everything is going to be in cash except bills. If I buy groceries and household stuff on a debit card, that is because I did delivery or pickup. Otherwise, if I'm going into the store, I'm going to have cash in hand. I will go to the bank first and pull the dang cash out before I go in. So this is anything that gets paid online is going to be on debit, and that is it. Anything else my gas if I get a car, you know, that kind of thing. That stuff is going to be paid in cash. So if you have any comments or suggestions or anything, again, this is raw right now because I don't have my taxes, and it could all change. If it all changes, I will come back with an update and I will let you know, but everybody will know because I'll be screaming through high heavens that I got a freaking car. So, and then I can start side hustling, and then that's where I'm going to get all that extra money from. But for right now, we're pretty golden here. All right. So any questions, comments, anything like that, you can put them down below. You can send me a message. Please like, subscribe, and comment. All my social media is on, you can go there. The links are down below. And y'all have a good day. Talk to you soon. Bye.